The Texas Supreme Court ruled against 31-year-old Kate Cox, who wanted to have an abortion in the state. Cox had previously argued that the fatal condition affecting her fetus and the health risks she would face during pregnancy meant she was entitled to exemptions outlined in Texas' abortion ban. The court decision, which comes after Cox left Texas to get an abortion, sets a troubling new precedent in a state that already has one of the most restrictive abortion bans in the country. This is a notable decision because it further narrows the scope of what Texas law allows for a medical exception to the abortion ban and could have implications for other states with similar policies. Abortion is currently broadly banned in the state, with limited exceptions for situations that endanger the mother's life or cause substantial impairment of bodily functions. Given how opaque law is, it wasn't clear exactly what these exceptions required. And although court didn't explicitly explain ambiguity in its decision, court's ruling did suggest that health issues Cox faced were significant. Will not benefit from the exemption. The court found that Cox's doctor had failed to effectively verify complications she might face, including threats to future fertility, and concluded that some difficulties in pregnancy, even serious ones, do not pose elevated risks. Mother covered by exception. She reached the threshold for an exception to the ban. The justices also maintained existing uncertainty about providers' privilege to perform abortions in the state. Some providers avoided providing care out of fear of legal repercussions. Medical professionals found have violated Texas abortion law can face up 99 years in prison and large fines, while those found help provide access face up 99 years in prison. May face civil lawsuits. The court ruled that the decision on whether a situation constitutes a medical emergency and therefore qualifies for exemption should be left to doctors, not courts. Reader. The court did not resolve the legal tension that arose because Cox's doctor thought an abortion was necessary in her case. But the court said it was not. The court is trying to get out of business of interpreting the Texas abortion law. But by doing so, it is leaving law in place to continue deterring doctors from taking a risk that could end their practice, said Martha, a Northeastern University law professor. Davis tells Vox. The decision and legal challenges Cox faces make clear that any exceptions to Texas' ban are highly restrictive, and suggest that future attempts to obtain abortions by petitioning courts could be struck down in state. This is also the latest in a series of cases highlighting how abortion bans ignore the serious health risks women face and create a confusing legal minefield for patients and providers. Briefly explained legal battle earlier this month. Cox, a mother of two, requested an emergency abortion because her fetus was diagnosed with a fatal G.